Squeak.
Squeak.
I've got my shiny pants on.
I love your shiny pants.
We're sitting on a floor.
On pillows.
It looks nice, though.
It's perfect.
We have to look at each other there.
We're comfy.
Oh, God.
There we go. Wait, no. I need
No,
glasses.
you need glasses to read.
to read.
Oh, I want to give, like, a surprise. We're recording together.
Surprise.
Ready?
Okay.
What are we gonna do?
Look, we're here.
Yay!
We're
Okay.
together.
We did it! I am so excited. So we are filming this on the 28th of December, which is super fun.
Yeah.
And I flew to Arizona for Christmas, and I'm so excited to be here.
So good you're
I got
here.
to see Ellen's house. I'm so excited. But what have you been up to?
Don't look at Alyssa. Wow, what have I been up to? We're doing a lot of house renovations, which I think I've told everybody already. So we're really in the thick of it now. I got like 12 people that I've hired, and we got 4 or 5 projects we're doing ourselves.
Oh my God, tell them about what happened with the windows.
Oh my gosh, the windows. So we got new windows in our entire new house. Not new house. We got new windows in our entire house, and so excited. Black windows. Ooh, they look so pretty. And there's like all these problems with them. And so we're looking at it, and you know, there's this problem, and then we install them, and they're crooked, and then the seals are popping out. So we had the people come out, and from production all the way to install, there was problems all throughout the whole way. So I called, and now we're getting brand new windows.
Yay!
In our
windows
entire
for
house.
free!
So we're reinstalling. So pushes back the project, but at least they'll be installed properly. They'll look good. I'm really excited. They're gonna look really great. Once they're installed, we'll have to take everybody around and show them.
Oh my
and
gosh!
everything. But
Can you imagine?
yeah,
Just
oh my
a
gosh.
little video tour.
Like be like cribs, you know. Like, this is my plant. I got it
This is
from.
her plant. Is it real?
It's fake.
Oh.
Nothing
It
lives
won't
out
die.
here in Arizona. So. What have you been up to?
I flew to Arizona. That was a really big one for me. It's the first time I have flown since pre-pandemic. So it's been wild. I took my cats. If you follow me on TikTok, you saw that whole journey.
Please follow her on TikTok.
It didn't work.
You have to follow her on TikTok.
I am at Squeaky Witch. That is Squeaky Witch.
I promise you won't be disappointed. We've all had them, and we all hate them. Bad auditions can be difficult to handle. High expectations or even a basic need for a gig can make the stakes incredibly high for that audition. Coming down from that high so quickly can be hard. Here are a few ways to look at those bad auditions in a healthier way. How to take care of yourself during that time, and also how to keep pushing forward.
Whatever the feeling, let it wash over you and fully feel it. Process through what just happened by chatting with your friend, your therapist, crying it out, or writing it down in a journal. Figure out why you feel the way you do and be honest with yourself. If we don't let ourselves experience the emotion, we'll never be able to fully let it go.
Do what you can to relax after your audition and just give yourself some much needed singer self-care. This can vary from person to person and just what kind of mood you're in after the audition. You might want to take a bubble bath, go out with some friends, blow off some steam at the gym, or binge your favorite TV show, which is definitely my favorite go-to.
I think my favorite TV show to watch after a bad audition, just a feel-good binge, is Good Witch on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
It's by Hallmark, and it is terrible, and I love it. I'm obsessed.
You got to find those things that work for you, right?
Something to make you laugh.
Whatever it may be, find what makes you calm and peaceful again.
Once you have felt all the feelings and had a chance to relax or blow off some steam, examine your audition. If you begin to feel anxious, sad, or dejected again, save it until later. Once you feel calm, look at the situation objectively and figure out where you would like to improve so that your next audition, you can knock it out of the park. Maybe you had to recover from some forgotten words, or you skipped ahead a few bars and your accompanist had to catch up, or didn't catch up. Either way, you did the best you could and you made it through to the end, given any sort of circumstances you had. Maybe for the next audition, you'd like to portray your character a little bit differently or try something new with your outfit. Maybe you sang flawlessly and the audition panel wasn't nice, or made a rude comment. Whatever happened, this is a good time to figure out how to move forward. Don't be too hard on yourself when examining the audition. Remember, you can't please everyone, and we all have off days. You can't base everything off of one audition.
After all that, write down a list of things you did really well. You showed up. That's huge. You memorized your music, and it was probably in a different language. Big deal. You dressed up. You traveled all that way just to sing for, 3 to 5 minutes? Did you hit that high note? Was your French pretty good? Make sure to remind yourself of all the amazing things you did before the audition and all your prep and hard work, as well as what you did during the audition.
One of my favorite tools when I'm dealing with I almost had a bad breakup. No.
Bad breakup. It's the same thing.
It really is, honestly.
But
one of my favorite things to use is a podcast called A Balancing Act by Annalisa Lemming. She is such an inspiration. She really talks about how life is a balancing act, especially as a singer. It's in the title. I definitely recommend checking it out. And I also want to talk about all the different ways there are to have a little bit of a closeout with yourself before you leave the building. So whenever you have a bad audition, something I do personally is I make sure that I process the really negative emotions before I walk out of the building.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, so I leave it in there. I leave it in Opera America, in Ripley Greer, in, what's the one that, it's Shetler, R.I.P.
Shetler. Oh, God, Shetler.
That was such a pretty space,
That
too.
was a pretty space.
I was so sad.
I know.
I hope that it comes back.
I know. I don't know if it will.
It's Shetler Room 1. If you know, you know. Best view when you're not the one with the window behind you.
Yes.
It's a great view,
It's
and
a
it
good
lights
view.
you so
Yes,
well,
you're
and it's
good.
always warm in winter.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you're so right. Wow. R.I.P. Shetler.
Yeah. And then other ways to just kind of let it go. There are meditation apps, and honestly, there's a lot of shame resilience to be done in the performing arts. I'm learning a lot about it right now while I'm reading Daring Greatly by Brene Brown. So if you haven't read it, I definitely recommend. But it is a hefty read, and I find myself struggling reading it because I don't know about you, but when I start feeling like shame around things that I've done that she's talking about, it's hard for me to read it. So I have to read it in smaller chunks.
Yeah. You're processing those emotions and those feelings. Yeah.
Exactly. So those are some of the things that I personally do when I have bad auditions. I know I'm booking a lot of auditions right now and absolutely no gigs. So I know we're all there.
It's part of the process, more auditions, more rejections, and then you get those good yeses
and that makes them mean that much more.
Mm-hmm. As singers, we have to face rejection far more than people in other professions. This, unfortunately, is just part of the process, and each rejection leads us closer to a yes. This yes may not come in the way we expect. Remind yourself that you are unique, you are beautiful, and you are a wonderful person, and absolutely no rejection letter should ever, ever make you feel otherwise. I know, it's a little easier said than done, but whatever happens, always make sure you take care of yourself first. You are the most important. Thanks, guys, for joining us for another episode of Modern Singer. If you haven't already, checked out our freebie vault. It has some great audition advice resources. We have our weekly practice log and our role study checklist, which are my favorite, and so much more. Definitely check it out.
Don't forget to go shop our merch at modern-singer.com. All of our links are there. Make sure that you follow the show and you follow us at Modern Singer. All of the links are at the description. In the description. I think that was the end.
I think that's it.
Oh. Bye! Oh my god. We're recording. Oh my god.
Poor
editing
Alyssa.
Alyssa's gonna fucking
She's gonna be like, I hate you guys. I hate
I'm
you.
putting in these bloopers because fuck you.
Yeah, she's like, I hate you guys right now, so.
Okay.
I'm editing Alyssa. Like it's a different Alyssa.
That's a future Alyssa problem.
Oh,
Man.
I used to be a singer.
I'm like trying to find where it's not
Shiny?
glaring. I'm like sexy librarian.
You are a sexy librarian. Oh, do it again. Do it again. That's perfect. So perfect. Make sure to remind yourself of all the amazing things that you did before the audition, too, to prep. All of that hard work also counts.
Your smile at the end.
Oh.
I feel like at one point I'm just gonna, like, in the blooper section, just, like, have it, like, cut zoom to your face, just being really concerned. Just, like, so concerned.
So bad.
Ellen.
I'm just constipated. It's fine. I'm just kidding.
I think my favorite TV show to watch after a bad audition is... I'm going to say the whole sentence again and I'm going to think of an answer.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us.
That was way too positive after what we just did.